We are getting on the trail, walking our way through Hanover. The law here, or the ordinance, whatever, is that you have to wear a face mask even if you're out walking in public. So, but we're gonna, being the rebels who are, I'm gonna break the law just here a little bit.
Just so you can hear us and see our smiling faces.
Exactly. And now we'll be fugitives on the run. So, a great little town. This is obviously very, very much Dartmouth, college town, which is full of college kids.
Yeah, seems pretty affluent.
Yeah, and I guess the session is still, spring session is still in session. Spring semester, or however they do it. So a lot of kids around. But hostel was great. What'd you think, Joe?
That was fantastic. I mean, they come pick you up in town. They had great sleeping accommodations, bathrooms, full kitchen, great areas just to hang out and eat and space outside. They're ready for a big group of folks coming through.
Yeah, it seemed to be pretty organized. Great people, very friendly. A lot of good insight. So, anyways, good. Again, we met Mr. Freeze, who we had heard about for a long time. Oh, sorry.
Pictures?
Yeah.
Want me to hold it?
Sorry, I'm dropping things. So
His chapstick.
my chapstick. Gotta have
chapstick.
Gotta have my chapstick. I keep hitting you. All right, we're challenged here. Too many things to do. And walk and chew gum and all that stuff just doesn't work very well. So, but anyways, this would be a great place to zero if that had worked out for us. Just because they've got regular shuttle services at set times, you can get back into the town. The hostel's actually about, 5 miles from Hanover. But everything worked well. Shuttles were on time.
Plenty of little places to eat and stuff like that. And I mean, it wasn't outrageous prices either, but we ate good. A little bit of a challenge might be if you're trying to resupply it, they'd have to give you a ride out to the co-op, grocery and stuff. But they did have a good kind of a good hiker box, and then also this free food that hikers had left. If you wanted to grab something, you could.
Yeah.
Liked it.
Yeah. So, anyways, anybody coming along this way, highly recommend it. So today we're gonna the first full day in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
So we're hoping to go roughly about 16 miles to shelter area. Weather's supposed to be really nice today, so we're hoping that'll play in our favor. So, but I guess that's about it. Again, great start. And we're looking forward to putting some miles in and getting us closer to the whites.
The gas station, we might see if they have a honey bun.
Oh.
Just to kind of top off the
Top
tank.
off, yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see that. Yeah. All right, well, we'll see y'all down the trail.
Happy trails.
All right, we have made our stop for lunch. It's about 11:30. Trail has been great this morning. A few little ups and stuff coming out of Dartmouth College, Hanover, but then it opened up really nice. I think we've gotten about 8 miles. I think 8.5 miles that we've already done so far, and we're going to push for at least another 8 miles to try to get to Trapper John's shelter area. We've already started talking about it. May be time that we stop staying in shelters only because of the bugs, and maybe just tent near the shelters. Anyways, got to start taking the bug factor into play here. But anyways, good lunch. Joe, what'd you have for lunch?
Something on a tortilla.
Hey, imagine that.
Specifically Jiffy peanut butter
Ooh.
and clove honey on a tortilla. And it was,
Whoa.
Spill action. And it was good. Satisfying.
That's all you can ask for. And I had deviled ham. The place we resupplied the other day didn't really have a whole lot of selections of like the tunas or chicken or anything like that. And so instead of getting tuna for every single day, I decided to go ahead and do the deviled ham, which again, deviled ham is really good. My wife has actually emailed the company, I think a couple times now, it's just saying, hey, you need to put it in a pouch because it comes in that little can with a pop-off top, which is, it's okay. Obviously, it's a little extra weight. But imagine if it was in a pouch. So deviled ham, folks, if you are listening, I think that's Hormel.
Yep.
If you're listening, there's a whole market out there for you, for hikers and anybody that's out trying to carry their lunch with them, trying to save weight. You could make a lot of money.
And just the convenience of it, a space, people pack it in their lunches. For
Exactly,
work and things like
exactly. So, anyways, if you're listening, you got to do that. Because even Spam you can get in pouches now. I mean, come on. So, anyways, great weather today, just incredible. For our first full day in New Hampshire, it is greeting us quite nicely. We're getting ready to do a couple of big ups. I don't remember what the mountains are.
One of them is Moose.
Moose
Yeah.
Mountain. So again, we're not officially in the Whites yet, but we'll have a couple of little ups and start to get the legs back in shape for ups. Not that we really need to. We've been doing ups for a while. So, anyways, we will, I guess, talk to y'all a little bit later. Hasn't been a whole lot of views or anything to really show, just because we've kind of been in the forest the whole time. But if something pops up, we certainly will try to film that. All right, well, take care, and we'll see you all a little bit later today. I made it to the top of Moose Mountain South Peak. And beautiful view out there. Not sure what lake or river that is, but it's winding all down through there. I don't know if that's the Connecticut. You'll have to kind of dig into that just a little bit. Again, beautiful view. Our first climb after lunch. Not too bad, not too bad. Certainly breathing hard, but all in all, not too bad of a climb. We've got another little tiny one, and then we got a down and then one big up one that'll get us to where we need to be for the night. But again, for now, celebrate the fact that we are Moose Mountain, the South Peak. I think the other little one is going to be the North Peak, just a guess.
We're on top of a mountain, whatever the mountain pass Moose Mountain was. And just got this one little view right here. It's incredible. Somewhere down there, somebody's dog is really barking it up. Sounds like my dog, Deputy. And it's pretty steep. You can see it just drops right off here. It's a cliff. Probably about 100 feet down. All right, that's it for now. Here come the bugs.
All right, this is a wrap up for day 81. And as you can tell, I'm actually in my tent and Joe is in his tent. The bugs were pretty bad tonight. So as soon as we were done with dinner, we just quickly retreated to the tents just to try to get away from them. I keep directing the bugs over to Joe. Get a little sign, free bites over there. So, but all in all, we had a pretty good day. We ended up doing about 16.7 miles, and the trail was good this morning. There was some ups, but they weren't too bad. But this afternoon, it got a little bit tougher, and that last up that we did, coming up, I'm not even sure what the name of the mountain was or is, but coming up and then down just a little bit to the shelter really kicked our butts. So I think it's kind of a taste of what we've got ahead of us with the whites in general. But we haven't hit those yet. We've got another, 30 miles, something like that, before we actually hit the first mountain. So I guess before then we can just get warmed up and get practicing. So anyways, again, good day. Some views. I think you saw some videos of a little bit of views that we saw. Again, gorgeous day. Probably a little bit on the warm side. We haven't had it this warm in a long time. I think actually right now it's still in the 70s, and it's almost 7 o'clock at night. I think it's only going to get down to about 52, and Joe was joking, I don't know what to do with it when it's warm. What do we do? Usually we got all bundled up. We've got, things to try to keep warm, like our fuel and our water filter and that kind of stuff. But anyways, we'll adjust. All right, well, that's about it for day 81. Tomorrow, we're not sure exactly how far we're going to go. We're going to do at least 12, and maybe a little bit further to set us up for the next day, which will put us at the base of Mount Moosilauke. and then the next day being up and over it and resupplying. So we'll have probably a little bit more details tomorrow. So anyways, y'all have a great night, and we will see you in the morning.